swims naked together is the team that performs together.
Are they naked?
Yeah, topless.
They're topless. Doesn't Jasmine look like a little kid?
Oh my God,
She looks like a 6-year-old.
Baywatch! Baywatch!
Here.
Costa Rica is absolutely beautiful. I can see why people vacation here. I'm grateful for an outing, and the day at the beach is fun.
Something's gonna change, I'm telling you. Something's gotta give. What's the next biggest problem?
Killing our partner.
As much as there's always been a problem with me and Wes, I never want to be the reason why we lose. So it's only going to push me harder with him as my partner because every time I want to beat him.
Everyone's stuck with an ant.
Yeah, I really feel for you guys, dude. You guys really are all stuck with ass. Up to this point in the game, me and Tyler, we've been getting along real well. We might fight amongst each other, but I promise you this, we're gonna tear the roof off this bitch.
Big guy day, a lot on the line.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another challenge recap. This is the Challenge Rivals episode 4, which, as you saw, started with the challengers getting a nice little day at the beach. Must have been nice for the cast to get out of the house and get to see Costa Rica a little bit. This would never happen nowadays. Sadly, we just get to watch them sit around the house doing nothing, or going to a club, which is clearly rented out for them, so the producers have to tell them, like, okay guys, act like you're all dancing and having the best times of your lives. And it gets pretty depressing by the end of it, because it's like 5 people sitting in a big-ass club, all probably wishing they could just go back to the house and chill.
Boy, does that sound boring.
Anyways, later that night, when they get home, the Jack Alliance, Johnny, Evan, and Kenny, come together and decide that now is the time to take a shot at CT. And the way they're going to do that is by having Evan throw the challenge.
We make a judgment call based on that.
We're going to have Evelyn and Paula put CT first. Then, all we gotta do is beat CT's time to confirm that he's not getting first. Then Evan is gonna purposely disqualify himself so he gets into the elimination round against CT. D-Day tomorrow.
Yeah, D-Day, yeah. 1, 2, 3, D-Day.
And of course, like the complete bros that they are, they call the plan a D-Day.
You don't call retarded people retards.
And think it's just the greatest plan of all time. But when Wes tells Evelyn, she's just like, yeah, no, this is a stupid plan. You guys are going to ruin your whole game here because Evan sucks ass, and CT will beat him in every elimination that exists.
Potentially game-ending move for you guys. I think it's an absolutely horrible decision.
They're thinking that Evan is going to stand a chance against CT just because he's big. I think CT is going to kick the out of Evan because Evan's fat and out of shape.
When the smoke clears and we look back at this, it will prove that I was correct about this and that you guys were wrong.
I know what we're doing is slightly on the risky side. It's already been decided.
Do you guys care what my opinion is?
You just gotta let us play our game.
Now, I don't know who the hell the guys thought Evan was at this time, but he was not him. Getting later into the night now, the house decides to play a dare. It's just dare. There's no truths being told in this house.
Have I made out with her? Do I want to make out with Laura? Good call. Do it. You want to make out with me?
Lick the ear of the person to the left of you.
And that's because if you don't do a dare, you have to get naked, which I'm quite confident in saying that all the girls in the house thoroughly enjoyed when CT had to.
Your dare, then you have to take off an article of clothing.
The best you've ever looked. Can I read it? CT.
He's hot. That's all there is to it.
CT is basically one of more alpha males, and that's what I'm attracted to. I know he flirts with Mandy, but I'd rather him flirt with me instead.
That's inappropriate.
Now, after a night of drinking and fun, the house sets out for the challenge, which will be...
Everybody, welcome to your next challenge here in beautiful Costa Rica. This challenge is called hammock crawl. You're gonna be going from that platform to that platform as fast as you can, using only those hammocks. You may only touch 2 hammocks at one time. Both players must be in the same hammock before you can touch the hammock that's in front of you. Now, this is a timed event. You have a 15-minute time limit. Now, today's the guys' day, so guys with the fastest time, you'll be safe from elimination. You're not going to the jungle. And for the guys with the worst time, you're automatically getting sent in.
This challenge actually looks fun as hell, and if I'm being honest, it looks quite easy, but I haven't been allowed back on a hammock since that one time with my uncle back in '06.
Hold on. His forearm is burning.
It's killing me to set it free. I'm underneath. No one I'm fine is through. You keep on running to get out of the way.
Look at Kenny, always dying.
Kenny DQing within the first 30 seconds is absolutely worst case scenario. Our plan to get rid of CT at this point is pretty much sunk.
Well, Jack's plan failed immediately. Kenny couldn't even get on one hammock before it flipped over on him, and he and Wes are now in danger of coming in last place and going straight into elimination.
You guys suck!
Cara and I have upper body strength. None of these girls could even do a pull-up if you asked them to. I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty pathetic.
At any point, this thing can just flip completely upside down and dump you in the water. It's like a leap of faith in a way.
Come on, Evan!
Guys, they are awesome! Come on! Fall down, fall down, fall down, fall down.
I'm hanging, the water looks nice and cool. I think about trying to pull myself up, and then I'm like, screw it, it's a guy's day. Let's get this over with. I want to hear the results.
Now, when the challenge is done, Laurel and Cara won for the girls, while Nehemiah and Evan, well, they would have won. But sadly for them, they were touching 3 hammocks at once, when they were only allowed to be touching 2. So that means Johnny and Tyler are the winners for the guys, and safe from elimination. While, of course, Kenny and Wes are headed straight there. When the challengers get back to the house, Kenny is all depressed because he's sucking ass on this season in all of the challenges, and, he's just kind of bummed out about it.
Right now, he's acting like a 95-pound blonde girl.
I'm losing my edge, bro.
You're losing your edge. You're losing that swagger. My main man, Kenny, is on suicide watch right now. I'm concerned for him.
I feel like I lost my mojo, bro.
You gotta find your mojo. King, have you seen Kenny's mojo?
I saw it earlier this week, but...
King, it must be in your bag. Where's his mojo, King? You stole it. You gave it to CT. Where's his mojo? Where the hell's Kenny's mojo?
I don't know what it is. Wes is like a bad luck charm for me. I think it's because I'm teamed up with him. This guy's just bad karma.
I'm a little scared that if it's a puzzle, you beat us.
Yeah.
We'd rather go for the other team.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing.
Cool. What do you got to tell me? If that...
And now with Kenny and Wes going into elimination, if you know the challenge, you might be thinking, of course, Kenny and Wes, they're just going to pick the easy pick here, Leroy and Mike, and get the easy win. But the guys in the house are terrified of it being a puzzle elimination and having to go against Mike because they think he's some super genius puzzle guy.
Cool. What do you got to tell me? If that keeps me from going into the jungle because they're afraid that there's going to be a puzzle, hell yeah, I'm the best at puzzles.
Which leads to Kenny and Wes, or more Wes, deciding that they're going to go with Brandon and Ty, who will end up being the next sacrifice to the mob. Later, after the deliberation, the house heads out to the bar, an actual one, where you can see random-ass people walking around and stuff, and That's where this happens.
Come on! Put your mouth right on!
How can you just not want to lick that belly button and do tequila out of it?
Mike and Paula are like that weird couple that met on the internet. You're not quite sure what their bios said or what they see in each other, but it just works.
Gross. That's not.
And also, this is where Laurel makes her move on CT, who, so far this season, has been hanging out with Mandy and, you know, getting to know her.
She's playing with me because, like, I'm the bad boy now, because she's not allowed to do it.
I think you're stupid because you keep talking to Mandy. Mandy keeps coming up and, like, talking to you. That's
she's trying to claim me.
Laurel's been macking on him a little bit, and he's giving her some attention. I'm a little worried, and I'm gonna have to watch out for that.
Which, of course, Mandy doesn't like at all, and is upset with Laurel. But my girl Paula knows what's up, and she's just like, yeah, this guy is playing both of these girls, and they're both dumb for not realizing it.
I'm not sure if Laurel and Mandy are aware of what CT is doing. CT is doing work. He is going back and forth. There's flirting with Laurel. There's flirting with Mandy. I think CT just kind of wants to start a cat fight.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the elimination round. This is the jungle. Tonight, we have the guys, so I need to see Ty and Brandon, Wes and Kenny.
All right, so here we are at the elimination round, which will be Ty and Brandon versus Wes and Kenny again, in a rope climbing contest with a little bit of a twist. These guys have to start about 20 feet back from a water pit, 2 on each side of it, and when TJ blows his horn, they have to run, jump, and grab onto the rope that's dangling over the little pit of water there, and then climb to the top and ring the bell. And of course, whoever gets to the top first wins.
All right, boys, you ready?
Go, guys.
Go! Go, let's go! Get there!
As you saw there in round 1, Brandon and Wes make it to the top first, so now they actually have to run it back. Just Wes versus Brandon, and whoever wins this one, this final round here, gets to stay in the game, while the other guys have to head home.
All right, Wes, Brandon, this one is for all the marbles. You boys ready?
It's do or die for Wes now. If Wes can't pull this off, Kenny and him are going home.
Get there, Wes, get there! Come on, Wes!
And in the end, Wes is able to pull out the victory over Brandon, who looks like he just didn't have enough in the tank. But, I mean, it was a good battle. And sadly, for Brandon and Ty, that ends their time here on this season of the challenge. And watching this back now, it's crazy to think that how different this season would have been if Kenny and Wes went home right here. But that is pretty much the end of the episode here. Thank you guys again for watching, if you're still here. And if you are, I hope you have a good one.
On Rivals.
Be real. I'm trying, Johnny. You don't let me talk. Can I please talk? Ready. Talk, Jasmine.